Melbourne has been established since 1968 and it's a very iconic name. It's probably the most famous beer hall in the world, visited by endless tourists in Munich itself. So it's a very important job that from the namesake and from the Bavarian culture, which is my culture, I'm Austrian Bavarian, basically to keep the tradition alive, especially in a place like Melbourne, which is also very cultural. Probably one of our signature dishes is the pork knuckle, the roast pork knuckle. It's 1.7 kilos of fruit and it's probably one of our best-selling dishes, and people do travel from afar to experience it. It is something very special. And the lead of beers obviously does help wash it down. We chose Mariljohn because, just like our business, we have very strong ethics. We're a family-run business. They worked with our needs. I mean, they turned the kitchen around in 36 hours for us, which is important because we can't just shut down for a week here because we do cater for the tourist market as well. To do the job overnight and just close down one day was phenomenal. I don't think any other company even went close in suggesting they can do that for us. Well, I suggested it. I wasn't expecting the answer I got, but Matthew took it on board and obviously, said they can make it happen. I didn't believe they would make it happen, but I thought, well, we'll give it a shot. They actually delivered, I think it was actually in 34. So they actually got they had plenty of time to spare. I think we had a beer at the end of it. They were a bit tired, they fell asleep afterwards, but they managed to get one down. There was a lot of tailor-made work. We needed to understand we are working with an old building. We probably don't have the space. The design needed to be very cleverly done. Due to them having their own, site where they build their own stainless steel and their own products, our wish list was endless. We could literally design everything to spec and within a time frame, which is great because it's made on site. They have all the connections with all the right producers, with the right ovens, the right equipment. This was the first job they did for us. We then handed over our whole venue to them, and they pretty much did the whole fit out for our new venue in Docklands, which was a huge project. It's a 600-seater venue. We have other brands that we're pushing also in the Bavarian style, and Mariljohn basically has got all the exclusive rights to doing all of our works for us. Design and construction are very important, but it's the service you get afterwards which is more important. That's probably the most important part of having a relationship with someone like Mariljohn.